Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I made these adorably spooky Halloween chocolate covered Oreo bar treats. So they're a lot of fun to make, super colorful and really easy. So the first thing I did was I went to Michael's. So the best part was that all the Halloween stuff was 40% off. And one thing to remember, do not forget to check online because if there's anything regular priced, Michael's always has coupons. It's a really great place to go. So I just loaded everything I needed in my basket and then we were ready to get making. So the only thing you need, sprinkles, a chocolate mold of your choice, some food coloring, or some white chocolate wafers. You can go with candy melts as well, which I did later in this video, but I do prefer the chocolate covered wafers because they do taste better. The candy melts are very, very sweet. You also need some Oreos. I decided to use double stuffed. So we're going to go ahead and make the green bars first. So taking that food coloring, this one's brand new, I'm going to stick a toothpick in it and then I'm going to put it in that chocolate. So this way it'll melt as the chocolate melts in the microwave. So taking those wafers, you want to melt them at 20-second intervals in the microwave to avoid burning them. And the trick to a really smooth pour is to really get that smooth and pour them right away, or else it will cool and thicken, which did happen to me, but it ends up working out anyways, and that's why the molds are so great, because it really does perfect it and give you those fine lines anyways. So I added some more food coloring until I got the desired color. This was a perfect Halloween green. So there I am, just placing the chocolate. So you'll see later that when it's more smooth, it pours in a lot nicer, but this still does the job. It's still chocolate at the end of the day. So just tapping it and flattening out a little bit, as you can see, it'll really help get those air bubbles out. So now breaking apart those Oreos, I'm just placing them inside the chocolate. And then you're going to take the rest of your green chocolate and you're going to put it over top. And then again, just sort of sweeping the chocolate over, and then you're going to tap it again to really get that nice finish. And this is going to be the bottom anyway, so don't worry about it being super smooth. So now on to the purple bars. So taking that bowl of wafers, again, putting it in the microwave and melting it at 20-second intervals. You see how smooth that is? Well, I decided to put the food coloring after the fact, and the chocolate had cooled a little bit too much. So again, it was a little bit thick to pour, but it was a lot better than the green one. But again, it's still chocolate, so it still worked out, so I wouldn't worry. So just really add that food coloring in until you get the color of your choice. Again, you can use candy melts, or you can even mix some candy melts in the color to give you that color. This is just what I chose to do this time around. So now taking that chocolate, I'm just placing it in the molds like I did with the green, and then just kind of flattening everything and making sure it's all filled. Then taking those Oreo cookies, I'm going to break them and piece them and put them inside the chocolate as well. So now covering them with the purple chocolate, just put a nice even coat there. You want to make sure that they come out really nice and thick after. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We can clean them up later. There's really no right way to do this as well. At the end of the day, you just need chocolate, some Oreos, some molds. The chocolate will do the job for you. It'll dry, it'll be beautiful. So here is where I decided to use the orange candy melt. So I didn't actually have any food coloring, but I did have an extra bag of candy melt, and you see how smooth that poured in? Well, that's typically how the chocolate pours in, but again, I let the other ones cool too much, but the candy melts are really great to use. These ones are just going to be very, very, very sweet. But if you like that, that works out. So after I let that freeze for about 25 minutes in the freezer, I'm just taking it out of the mold, and you see how perfect that came out? So regardless of the fact that the orange candy melts melted a little bit smoother and that the chocolate didn't, they still look really good. So now I'm just trimming those edges off, really perfecting those bars. Be very careful when you're working with a knife. Obviously, you don't want to hurt yourself. So usually I would be a perfectionist and I wouldn't like that they're a little bit smoky at the top, but because it was Halloween, it looked great. So now taking a piping bag and melting more of that chocolate, I'm just adding some touches, some aesthetic, some sprinkles, and just kind of creating the designs that I want. So for the green ones, I decided to do sort of a sprinkly monster type look using the eyes that I bought at Michael's. So now taking a bowl of marshmallows, I wanted to try this webbed technique. You want to put it in the microwave for about 25 seconds. Once it cools down, be careful, then you can touch it and you'll really get that nice stickiness. And there's no right way to do this. It will look good every time. You're just going to place it on your treat and essentially make spider webs. So it looks so cute. It's a really great way to add some nice Halloween aesthetic to your treat. I also decided to use some edible candy eyes as well to just kind of make it look ghost-like or spidery-like, but they ended up looking really sweet and I really loved how they turned out. This is the final product, really easy to do. It's really fast to make as well. Again, you can make this process go a lot quicker by using just candy melts. It's a complete preference of taste. If you like that sweeter taste, then by all means do that. So something to keep in mind is that these bars are going to be very rich. It is a lot of white chocolate. It might be something you want to split with somebody. Otherwise, you can do this with anything. You can dip it in Rice Krispies. You can do anything you want. But this is my quick little cute, spooky Halloween treat Oreo video. Let me know if you liked it below, if you've tried this or what you'd like to see next. Please be sure to subscribe. I really appreciate all your support. Follow me on social media, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye.